success. We're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the home team. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guy's one of the final winless teams in football this season, trying to change that here. I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
Yeah, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there.
Automatic first down.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. And 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
His first throw is an interception. And the Cavs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, already seeing how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush it. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance. But the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, your team find a W.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be first down, Houston.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
They're going play action. Makes the ball inbounds left side. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Caps don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Caps will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. A fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space. And break off some extra yards.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Caps will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
They go play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Looking to throw again on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third and long for him here. That's a cut for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Viking 18. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. It's his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
The give here on second. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! Cavs take a 13-0 lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Cavs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. On the ground again with Johnson. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Give. This is Johnson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. Back to Houston in just a moment. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. On the give, it's Brooks. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how. You draw it up, play sound zone defense, give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking for an open man. Completed to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Cowboy Eagles, let's go.
Here's the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd
19
and 10
light.
at the
19
31-yard
Tiger,
line.
19 Tiger.
Dropping back to throw. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
That's cutting.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Here's the Caps punt team now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He'll get it at the 9. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Company range.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Like it. Let go.
Lone back gets the handoff. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another carry for him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Track 60. Let's go.
They'll throw here on 1st. That's another quick hitter. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Cut out left. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from Houston coming up.
On the set.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle, and he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's halftime locker room. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Caps push their lead to 18. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Come out throwing. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air now on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Offensive line fast.
23 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's Metcalf running the slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
He's going to throw it again. Able to get it to Franklin. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Working now from the gun. Pulls it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Sticking to the air here. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And this is the Bills quarterback. He was nothing short of unconscious throwing the football.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming here from the 12. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to try and throw it here. It is cut left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs for him from the 31.
18 Cardinal, 8, Dragon 60.
First down, play action. Finds a man right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Viking 18.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down, pass coming. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working near his goal line. Ball near left side. Still fighting forward. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
And the Steelers, first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a throw. The find Johnson out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Keeps away from one. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Go play action on first down. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
There's a give, left side. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Back to throw now. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant. Right there, Brock. If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender. And when you do, you hope to find that connection. But the contact knocked that sucker away.
Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, go!
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Looking for a pass on second and short. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's the give on third and short. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
That's the line he's going to run for it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
What a net. Excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and to play like that, they'll go for a big gain.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Caps returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. First and 10 from the 32. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. This one will get them into enemy territory. Getting stopped quickly. The catch moves them to the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense.
Here we go.
Back to pass on first and 10. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on third.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hop, 70, hop.
This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Third down, they need 7.
18, 5, let's go.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hurt. Liking 18. Steady.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Cowboy in. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Warriors 70.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock, so he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To the air now on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third and long for him here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Sticking to the air here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Caps and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
34-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Up to the races, middle of the field. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Caps go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Caps lead by 15 now.
Caps 31. Steelers 16. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 40.
They send the receiver in motion right. They're going play action. Complete out to the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Steelers.
On first down, they'll run. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Pass play now. We've got a screen to the running back. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Makes it second and 10.
Throwing it again here. He's got it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Steelers calling their first time out. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Throwing from the gun here. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Steelers 23.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. They recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The Caps back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run up this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
80, 70,
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3-and-out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Back to throw it. Flushed out of the... And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Their punter making his way out now. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Setting up to pass. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Just wants to Hawkinson outright. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Midfield to the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Now to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. He will have the first down there. They can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.